You may be wondering why a bunch of college kids are talking to you as part of a credit counseling course. You may be thinking, what do we know about financial difficulties? We're not actors, we're just plain young men. Think of us as your kid brother, or your son, or your grandson. Sometimes we might seem a bit goofy and totally out of touch with reality, but when a member of our family is struggling with finances, we notice because it affects the entire family.
My dad lost his job during the financial crisis. It took him over a year to find another job. We had to sell both the Jeep and the Lexus. Now we're a one-car family.
My dad had to take a 15% pay cut just to keep his job. Now I'm working through college selling these arts and crafts.
My grandpa has to work because my grandma's medical expenses are really high. I try to stay healthy now. I once ate nothing but grapes for an entire month to help flush out my system.
Nothing prepared me for my father's death. Even though my mom has a good job and our house is paid for, we think twice before we buy anything that isn't in our planned family budget.
As we talk to you about budgeting and debts, invite your children to watch our little videos with you. It is much easier to have a balanced budget when the entire family buys into the practice.
If your life feels out of control, it may be due in part to your finances being out of control.
I'm just so lost. I don't know if I'm making money or spending more than I have. Here's a bill for $342. And here's a paycheck for $476. And here's another bill for $254. And here's a paycheck for $322.
One way to gain control over your life is to gain control of your money. The best way to gain control over your money is to create a realistic monthly budget, then exercise the necessary discipline to stick to it.
Preparing a monthly budget can help you see exactly how much money you have coming in every month and where it's going.
With a good budget, you can determine if your cash flow is positive or negative, and you can identify areas where you might be spending too much.
In order for the counselors to provide you with the most helpful information regarding your financial situation, you will be asked to give specific information regarding your expenses, debt, and income.
We value your privacy, so we will not be seeing any of the information that you enter.
Your counselor will never use any of the information you enter for any purpose other than the debt counseling you will be receiving from them.
They'll never share any information with anyone other than your attorney, if you have one, or the U.S. Bankruptcy Trustee's Office, if required.
Provide honest and accurate answers to the best of your ability.
If you do not have precise financial details at your fingertips, just use good faith estimates.
Dealing with excessive debt can be a frightening and frustrating experience.
You may be here because of unforeseen personal disasters, inexperience in dealing with financial matters, bad luck, or even poor decisions.
How did you get here?
How did this happen?
Understanding how you ended up in financial trouble may help you avoid unmanageable debt in the future.